It's Regina. Hi. And I just quickly wanted to talk about chapter 10 of my new leadership book, Living My Freaking Amazing Life. Chapter 10 takes you to the heart of New York City. Sometimes life calls for bold moves, and packing up my stuff in Rio de Janeiro to fly up the coast to New York City was one of those moments for me. In the Big Apple, I bounced around neighborhoods at first. I lived in many different neighborhoods in those years that I lived in New York City: Chelsea, Midtown, Upper West, Inwood, Gramercy Park, and Harlem. And, there might be some other places that I forget to mention right now. Although I did spend most of my time in my beloved Harlem in two different places, three actually, but mostly in two. And yeah, there was also a lot of dancing involved, as always, while I was in New York City. But, it wasn't all fun and dancing and games all the time. I was still at the beginning, in the first few years, actually, I was still untangling the big mess that I had left in Rio while figuring out my next steps in New York City. New York ended up teaching me a lot about rolling with the punches and about making things work despite challenges. And if you have ever had to start fresh, then you maybe know what I'm talking about. You will get it, right? So let's talk about it. Pre order my book on Amazon and let me know what you think. What are your experiences with starting fresh? I would love to also hear about your learnings, your lessons, or the wisdom you've gained through those experiences. And the link is going to be below. I poured my heart into this book. I wrote this book for you. And I included a ton of leadership wisdom that I gained through my eclectic experiences living and working on several continents. I'm curious what you have to say about the book.